So welcome to round 4. It appears we are facing a black, blue, green control deck here. This hand is not so good against him because we do have Witchbane Orb that I don't think it is does anything against him, but I'm still gonna keep. I mean, it's a control mirror match and we have our lands here and we even have a threat. Getting to play your lands every turn against other control decks is definitely something we should be worried about here. Alright, Blasphemous Act is not gonna be that hot here either, but neither are most of my main deck cards here. Since you know, this deck was built to mainly deal with opposing aggressive opponents. Garruk here will definitely be a problem, as will Liliana of the Veil. Hopefully he does not have a Liliana here. Of course he does. Yeah, that kinda sucks. However, Witchbane Orb is going to be good against Liliana here. Since, you know, we will make it so that he cannot do anything to us here. Alright. He can force discard here, but he will not be able to make us discard our Olivia Voldaren or to ultimate us. Let's discard a swamp here. Is that a Garruk? Oh, alright, that's a Witchbane Orb. No problem. I mean, it is a problem, definitely, but alright, let's play a Witchbane Orb. And then he will force us both to discard, I think. At this point, if he does that, I think I'm actually discarding a Blasphemous Act. Has 2 cards in hand, which, you know, it's good news. Discarded a Deadweight, we are discarding a Blasphemous Act. Alright, let's play our Olivia Voldaren here. And let's hope he doesn't have a way to deal with this Witchbane Orb here in his main deck, because, you know. Alright, so it's Forbidden Alchemy. At this point here, I don't think we are going after Liliana. I think we are trying to kill him. See if he finds something here to oppose us. Alright, Nephalia Drownyard doesn't work against me either. And Deadweights. So he's gonna discard a forest, I'm gonna discard a swamp. Alright, that is actually perfect. Let's attack him. And then play a Bloodgift Demon and hope he doesn't have a way to remove it. Alright. Let's hope he doesn't have something like a Sever the Bloodline here. If he doesn't this turn here, then I guess we will be in a pretty good position to win this game. Since, you know, drawing 2 cards a turn thanks to the Bloodgift Demon is gonna be hard for him to beat here. He's thinking, let's pause. Alright, we were not gonna need to pause. So apparently he has removal. Alright, he doesn't, but he has a Garruk. And he's going to kill my Olivia Voldaren. Works for me. Alright, let's play a swamp. And bash his face here. That's also what's so good against about Bloodgift Demon. Garruk cannot kill him. Oh, now he does have removal, it seems. Alright, or maybe he has his own Bloodgift Demon. Sadly, he's gonna make me discard my deadweight here, but well, I'll certainly draw into some removal here, right? Because, you know, that's my deck. Yes, that's definitely removal. Deal 4 damage there. We sadly cannot aim at his face since he has a Witchbane Orb. So we're gonna play a Mountain and attack him. So he's down to 7 at this point. We could force him to draw a card here during our turn, but I don't think that's... Oh, I mean, we can't even do that since we, you know, he has a Witchbane Orb in play. His Liana is gonna keep growing there, it seems. Alright, that waits. That works. Gives him a few more turns, even though... Alright, Victim of Night, huh? Well, that's not necessarily what I wanted to draw there, because, you know... I'd rather draw into some sort of threat here to try and end this game more quickly. We will let him make us discard this Victim of Night if he really wants to. Hopefully he drew into lane. I think we are actually activating Ghost Squatter here at the end of my turn, just to thin our deck. Or we could maybe try and get his Woodland Cemetery here. Alright, so he's going to make me discard first. I think he's playing some sort of threat here. Oh, alright, so he's first playing his Think Twice. If he plays a demon here, then well, alright, he didn't. And now there's no point in destroying his land, so I would rather just thin my deck here. To lessen the odds that we draw into more lands at this point. Alright. Let's draw Deadweights and Swamp. Oh man, I'm stupid. I should have... Oh, alright. Again, I cannot make him draw, so that wasn't really stupidity. It was just, you know... Alright, so he's going to search for a land and try to draw into something here. If he draws and plays a vampire, although I don't think he plays the Bloodline Keeper here, since, you know, he has a Garruk to make tokens. What is that? Did he draw a card at the last possible minute? Apparently he did. Oh, no he didn't. Alright, so he's going to look for a second deadweight here to off my guy. Alright, he didn't find it. Excellent. Okay, so his Witchbane Orb is certainly going to be kind of frustrating here, but we are bringing the Night Terrors in against him, and Heretic's Punishment, and definitely bringing in Moan of the Unhallowed. So let's see, I think after all I do want Witchbane Orb against him, however I don't want any of these cards here. Man, am I really gonna take all of my 1 and 2 cost cards here? I mean, I guess this is something like a 2 cost card, but not really. Wow, that's gonna be... Yeah, well... Yeah, welcome to Block Constructed. We could take... Yeah, I guess not. I guess we could like leave a couple Victim of Nights that deal with his demons and whatnot, and just take the Blasphemous Acts. All of them? Maybe. Yeah, I think that's more or less what I want to see. And well, rest assured that if I draw into a land of 7 lands here at this point, I think I'm keeping it because I really need those lands. Yeah, at this point I wish I had a 4th Night Terrors here, but either way he can stop my Night Terrors with his Witchbane Orb. So alright, let's hope that he mulls here, because I think he has the advantage. Alright, excellent hand. Night Terrors is gonna be good here, as is Moan of the Unhallowed. Night Terrors is gonna take out his Garruk or his Orb. No, I would not like to mulligan. Let's see. Alright, Devil's Play. Sure. It's gonna be eventually good here to either deal with his creatures and or oh, alright, so 2 blue lands, which means that he probably doesn't have. He's probably kinda mana screwed here. Alright, that's excellent, I guess. If he doesn't play a 3rd land here, then alright, so he has a Traveler's Amulet. We'll be taking a look at his hand here during our turn. Ooh, Olivia. I actually like seeing that. Alright, let's see what he has there. Alright, so that's his hand. I think, well, I could remove what here? A Dissipate. I mean, I definitely could remove a Liliana, because, you know, it's going to be a way for him to kill my creatures here, but I think removing a Dissipate is more to my liking, since, you know, I have ways to deal with his demon, and well, I do have ways to deal with Liliana. Like, if he plays Liliana next turn, then I can just Devil's Play it, and if he plays a Witchbane Orb, then I can just play a Moan of the Unhallowed. Yeah, I suppose that's fine. So I guess taking the Dissipate here will be on my best interest. Not exactly worried about he playing Witchbane Orb at this point, since, you know, I have threats in my hand. So let's see what he does. Maybe he will not even draw into a swamp here. Right, he played his Nephalia Dronyard, and he's going to play an orb. Fine by me. Alright, 7 blue line, that's going to be good at some point here. So let's play the Moan of the Unhallowed, so that he has to actually use his removal spell there. Alright, he doesn't even have the mana to play Liliana yet, and he didn't use his removal spell. That's interesting. Will he use it? I think it's certainly right for him to use it, since he does have Liliana, and well, I'm certainly going to play some threats here. Alright, so let's bash. He's going to take 4, I suppose. He is. Hopefully he didn't draw into a Dissipate here, because I really don't want him to. Ooh, I could actually play an Olivia here. Yeah, whatever, I think that's right. Because, like, if he plays his own demon during his turn, then that's gonna be okay. And, alright, so he's gonna target me, he's gonna try and mill me. Alright, Swamp, Liliana, and Ghost Quarter. If he is going to play a removal spell at this point, I would much rather that he doesn't play it in my Bloodgift demon. So yeah, that's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sadly, if he draws into a swamp here, he will be able to flash his thing back there. So let's just bash him here. And play our demon. Alright. See what he does. Hopefully he does not draw into a second swamp here, because that would be... Ooh, alright, so he had another one. Okay. We are not going to flash that back just yet, because, you know, we don't want him to flash his thing back here and just kill all of our tokens at the same time. We could even do that and just count on him not drawing a second black source here, which would certainly be possible. He's going to play a Garruk. Yeah, Garruk is going to be a problem, I guess. Alright, not really, because he's going to put a wolf token and I'm going to remove the token and just attack the Garruk. Ooh, or I can just do that. Nah, I'd rather leave this to his demon there. Or maybe... Yeah, you know what? It doesn't really matter. I think I should just play a victim here, maybe. Yeah, this way I'll have 2 flashback cards in hand. So let's attack Garruk. And if he plays Liliana, forcing me to discard, I can actually discard a a flashback card. Maybe we should have attacked him there, because if he put another token here at this point, we could just remove it and attack for the win. Maybe that was the right play. Alright, so now he does have the second swamp there to play his stuff. Hopefully he plays his demon here. Alright, so he will play his demon, which makes me very happy that I didn't play a devil's play there, because if I had done that, he would certainly not play the demon now. He would just flash back his Sever the Bloodline. Alright, so let's get this demon out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then attack him. Now he's going to obviously have to remove our zombie tokens here. Otherwise he's going to be dead to a removal spell, and now he knows that I have Devil's Play. So that's what he's going to do. What he has in hand at this point is Liliana and a card that I don't know at this point. Alright, so he played a Liliana. I see. I will sack a creature. Make no mistake. And do I attack Liliana? I don't think I do. Alright, Garruk. So Garruk will kill my other zombie there. It's gonna be unfortunate, but oh well. Brimstone Valley doesn't work, so I guess I will just flash this thing back. Force him to do something about it here. Man, we can still lose this game, huh? We got so close, so close. I still think it wasn't necessarily a mistake to attack his Garruk there, because if he had a Garruk, that turn, he would not have done that. I think he would have just removed both my zombies like he's doing now. Let's see what he does here. Alright, he played a wolf. Alright, that is certainly one of the cards that I wanted to see here. We could even kill his wolf with our Devil's Play, but I don't really think that's necessary. Right, he has 2 cards in hand. this point he cannot force me to sacrifice a creature, but he does have a Sever the Bloodline on his graveyard there. Man, I wish I had some sort of artifact removal at this point, or maybe more zombie makers. Alright, Blood Gift Demon. Nice. I would definitely... Alright, he's making me discard a card. That is gonna be a swamp here. Definitely remove his guy there. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. Sadly, I cannot do that because he does have the Sever the Bloodline. But, well, at this point, let's flash this back. Now I hope to draw into another zombie maker here, so that I can play it, and he will be forced to use his Sever the Bloodline, and then I will just make an army. Alright, let's discard a Brimstone Valley here. He has no cards in hand, so maybe we should just go for it, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I'm not sure. Let's see, we could draw into something here. Alright. Well, I figure maybe I should just do this to force him to just force him to use his Sever the Bloodline, and then nah, I don't think that's necessary, because you know I will eventually draw into something here to flash back. Alright, I mean draw into some threat here. Sorry about the rambling. I'm just trying to think here while still narrating. Alright, let's discard the Brimstone Valley. And next turn I think it's gonna be time to remove his wolf tokens here. He could actually... Alright, so he's gonna do that, which is fine by me, since you know at this point he won't be able to search for his demon and stuff like that. Let's see, we're going down to 8. What do we draw here? Into a swamp. Now the problem is we actually want to play the swamp because we want to eventually be able to flash this back, but at the same time we want to kill all his guys, and I think that is gonna be better here. So I'm just gonna discard a swamp, it seems. Milling himself here, sure. Yeah, next turn I think we will have to just play out our army here, just so he can sever the bloodline. Alright, so he's making me discard. Yes, goodbye swamp. Sadly, that's what I'll have to do here. Alright, so let's play a swamp and then an army of the damned. He's going to sever the bloodline here, undoubtedly. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm one land away from being able to flash it back. So hopefully that will work for us. Oh, he's going to mill himself. Naturalize. Yeah, I'm glad that went away. But now, yeah, I think he's kind of set here because he will then flash back his Forbidden Alchemy, find something, likely another severed the bloodline, or maybe he took away his severed the bloodlines. Who knows? A man can hope, right? Let's see. Let's wait for him. Now, if he doesn't draw into a land here, then we are going to draw into a threat, or into removal, or into, you know, yeah, threat and removal. That's that's pretty much it. All right, so I think he found what he was looking for there. He severed the bloodline. Let's hope not, because if I draw a lane, I do really want to flash back. If he did draw into that, then drawing a lane is gonna be pretty bad here. Oh, all right, so he's flashing back, I think. All right, he's flashing back. Has one card in hand. Will not force me to discard anything because he has his one card in hand there. Still, I am going to flash my thing back, because if he doesn't have that, then well. Ooh, alright, so that's what he did. Interesting. So let's hope I draw into a land here, because if I do that, I am certainly gonna flash back. And if I don't, then I think I'm just screwed. Down to 7 here. He naturalized my thing. He's going to be able to think twice, at least a couple of times here, before deciding what to do in his turn. Well, drawing into an orb here wouldn't be half bad either. Well, that's what we did. Oh man, I did it wrong. I wanted to... Oh, alright, I don't have a flashback card here to play. I was gonna say that I wanted to flash back something to kill one of his wolves, a fireball, but my fireball at this point is dead and gone. So he's not going to be able to use his Liliana. He's going to draw. Hopefully he draw into land, and land here. If he draws into another naturalized, then I think we are screwed. Alright, play the land. He's going to make a token. Oh, alright, so he's going to just win the game here, right? Because his wolves will get... Oh, alright. So there's always... We are losing this game here. His guys are gonna get pumped. Alright. So I'll let him waste his time doing that, since he has 8 minutes on the clock. And I'll pause for a second. Alright, that's what he chose. 4 swamps versus 2 swamps and 3... I mean 3 swamps and a mountain versus 2 swamps and 3 mountains. I'll sacrifice this pile. Alright, so he didn't bump his guys here. Yeah, that was correct, I would guess. If I draw into stuff here, into removal spell, sever the bloodline, I can still survive here a couple of turns. Ooh, Devil's Play. Yeah, let's, you know, kill his wolf there. No reason to just, you know, concede here, since at this point the clock pressure is on him. So he pumped his team and he's attacking me. Alright. So I'm taking. And we are on to game 3. Not sure if there's something that I want to take out here. Thing is, I really wanted to have another Moan of the Unhallowed here, maybe even 4 Moans of the Unhallowed. That would be nice. So I think I'm taking out here. Ooh, Heretic's Punishment. Drawing that without him having an orb would be kind of good. So I think we are taking out a Brimstone Valley and bringing in an orb. Is that good enough? Maybe taking out the second Brimstone Valley and bringing in the 4th orb. Since orb is kind of important there, so Yes, I like to play first, and well, I'm not mulling. Maybe it's wrong, but I really think it's not, since, you know, having mana here is so important. Not stumbling on mana development. And again, orb is very important against him. Alright, sever the bloodline. Hopefully we'll draw into a threat soon enough here. Sooner rather than later. Alright, land works too, I guess. So if he taps out for Liliana or something, here we are playing a Witchbane Orb. Alright, he can think twice all he wants. So apparently he has a Dissipate here, and I will not fall into it. Really don't want him to counter my orb here. Or maybe he doesn't have a Dissipate and he only wanted to either play this or just discard, flashback the thing twice. Still, let's see what he plays here. Liliana of the Veil. Alright, Witchbane Orb. We are playing our own orb here, most definitely. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm playing an orb first, because if he has Liliana, he can just kill my blue line keeper there. If he has Liliana plus Naturalize, then well, guess very much we can do, right? So at this point we are going to play Blood Gift Demon. You know what? I think I actually want to play a Bloodline Keeper first, and that is because if he wants to kill my guy here with his Garruk, he can, and if he has Disenchant into Liliana, I'd much rather he made me sacrifice my Bloodline Keeper, since, you know, his Garruk cannot kill my Blood Gift Demon. And if he has that in hand, Liliana plus Disenchant, I am 100% sure that this is gonna be his play. Alright, so apparently he didn't. Maybe he has another Garruk. Alright, maybe he has a Blood Gift Demon. Make no mistake, that demon will not live. Alright. Get out of here. He has 5 cards in hand. That's a lot of cards, and I'm almost sure he has a Dissipate at this point, which is gonna make playing our Blood Gift Demon there extra sketchy. What is that? Liliana of the Veil. Sure. So at this point, I think I will have to just play my demon, even if he does have Dissipate. Alright, Brimstone Valley. If he has Dissipate, then my demon is countered. If not, he's going to have to do something here. Maybe draw into a Naturalize. Oh, he already has a Naturalize. I see. So yeah, I think our shot at actually winning this game here has just gone downhill. And he has a Garruk. Sure. So what we are going to do here is actually play Sever the Bloodline during our turn. We could even flashback a Sever the Bloodline that we have here, right? Yeah, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He will eventually get to ultimate his Liliana, but what I want to do here is slow him down. So he's gonna draw, sure. And if I draw into creatures here, I will be able to slow down his Liliana effectively, I would say. Alright, so he's gonna discard his Garruk, I'm gonna discard one of my Severs. Victim of Night, huh? Well, we could just play that at this point. Alright, and F6. at this point, I don't think we are going to be able to win this match by timing him out. Either way, he will force me to discard something here, and I will discard my Sever the Bloodline. And then, at the end of his turn, I will play Brimstone Valley, targeting his Garrick. What is that? Let's see, Sever the Bloodline here, yeah, so... Alright. Is he going to discard a card? Maybe he has two cards that are both important for his game plan here. Alright. He discarded a Sever, I am gonna discard a Sever too. He's thinking twice. Alright, he can think twice if he really wants to. And at the end of his turn, I am playing Brimstone Valley. So hopefully I'll draw into live cards here. Yes, that is certainly a live card, because, I mean, being live at this point means that it will make him, it will actually slow him down. He will either make me sacrifice my Bloodline Keeper with his Liliana, or he will flash back his Sever the Bloodline, and that, you know, is going to take time. Alright, so he's making a token with Garrick. Sure. Yep, let's play a land. Because if we draw into our zombie machine there, we are certainly going to play it. Now we are flashing back the Sever the Bloodline if we draw something like a land, or if not, we are playing whatever we draw here. Alright, let's Sever the Bloodline then. See what he does. So he countered. Alright. So he's gonna make another token, and I'm gonna try and do that again during my turn. See if he dissipates me again. And if he does, I'm gonna be hard pressed to win this game, I think. Alright, he discarded a second Liliana. Ooh, Bloodgift Demon. Alright, so I think I should do this first. Hopefully he doesn't have a dissipate, but I'm thinking he does here. Alright, he didn't. It's actually perfect. So we can then play our Bloodgift Demon and force him to use his, you know, spend his turn doing stuff. Alright, so I never mind, I forgot about that. He was able to make me discard. But I still think that was the right play, otherwise I would just be almost dead here. Alright, let's play this. Yeah, at this point I don't see us winning this game here, which is very unfortunate. So maybe his idea for a control deck is better than mine. Still, I mean, in the matchup against him, I'm certainly not favorable, not favored. What happens here is that he has a much larger chance of actually getting mana screwed there. Alright, so yeah, that is something, I would say. I think he has a much larger shot at actually getting mana screwed, and what that actually means is that I think my game plan against the aggro decks is actually better than his. So alright, I have to draw into some sort of ridiculous removal spell here, or I am dead. I mean, I'm probably dead either way, but you know. Maybe I should have taken out the Witchbane Orbs. I mean, I would certainly, if I keep playing with this deck, I would certainly bring more Moons of the Unhallowed to my sideboard. Alright, so that is that. He has 1 minute left on his clock, but oh well. Alright, we can't complain much because we did manage to go 3-1. So hope you enjoyed this. I will certainly be tweaking this deck in the future to try it again at additional daily events. And well, maybe I will report some more on the deck to you, my loyal readers. So thanks for watching and see you next time.